I do not need a mask.
Wow.
If you could stamp that would be wonderful. I suggest you update yourself on what the Department of Human Services have put on with regards to masks and who needs to wear them.
They can put certain conditions in place for people. Okay. If people don't comply with those conditions, it is an offence. It's a contravention.
It's not a crime.
It's a contravention.
It's not a crime.
No, just let me speak. It's a contravention of that legislation. So that's your opinion. That's your opinion of the law. That's not necessarily how it works in Victoria.
Okay, so my favorite part about this is regardless of where you stand on like the mask, no mask, it's real, it's not real, I don't really care what you think, if I'm being honest with you guys. The funniest part is the fact that this woman was like, it's not the law, I'll call the cops. And then the cops come, and the cops are like, it's the law. And she's like, nope, I refuse to believe. Sometimes you gotta just be like, you know what? I was wrong. And this lady is refusing to do that. Just admit that you're wrong.
No, masks don't work. This has been going on for almost a year now. If they work so well, why are people still getting sick?
I wonder, stupid.
Can you answer that question? Can you
Yes,
answer that
yeah,
question?
I can, because
Why are
they
people
don't wear
still
their
getting
mask.
sick?
They don't wear their mask.
Oh, really? Is that what it is? Because one person won't wear a mask.
She's arrested.
Like, again, what's like, are you happy with the point you just proved? Even if you don't care, maybe you're one of those people that you're just like, I don't care, it's not embarrassing to be escorted out in handcuffs. Maybe it's a story to tell. But like, I'm gonna assume that this woman had better things to do in her time than to be escorted out of a Costco in handcuffs.
You need a medical certificate if you guys aren't wearing a mask.
I actually don't need a medical certificate if you refer to the
please stop
DH.
filming me?
No, I'm allowed to do this.
That's
And you're discriminating
I'm not
against
there's no
me.
discrimination. We're all just trying to all be in this together. We all have
All
to
in
wear a
what
mask.
together? I actually don't. And you're not authorised by the Australian government to even question me about it.
Look, at this
I have
stage,
not committed a crime. What,
You have?
What crime have I committed?
you have breached the COVID restriction.
It's
and
a
under
restriction.
416AA,
It's not a law.
we want you to give your name and address.
I'm not lawfully required to.
She got arrested as well, it looks like it. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say it, guys. Like, what's the point? I don't get it. Like I said, waste of time. Has to go down to the precinct now, fill out some paperwork, argue her case, maybe go to court. And even if she gets off the hook, you've literally just wasted how much of your time to prove a point that no one, like, there was no point proven. People aren't like, oh, she got a point. People just think you're an idiot now. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Central. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein. I like Mickey Mouse. Smash that like button. Let's go.
Alright, do you have any ID?
No, I don't.
No? What's your details?
I'm not prepared to give them to you.
Are we under arrest?
No.
Well, the issue is you are committing an offence. If you don't give us
No, we're not committing an offence.
initial offence, because you committed an offence today, you are required by law to state your name and address. So
Okay.
we'll confirm ID.
So we
If
do
you
not
refuse to do
consent
that-
to be taken.
Okay.
We do not consent to be taken anywhere. If you're saying that we're under arrest, can you tell me exactly for what reason again?
So I'm not sure if she was under arrest or not. It seemed like she was on the way there because she was refusing to give her information, which according to this officer, it is the law when you're being asked. Regardless if you agree with it or not, the law is the law. So like I said, even if you think it's all a hoax, why make your life more miserable and difficult by not wearing a mask and arguing with people that wear masks? It's just taken away from your life and your time. Do what makes you happy. You're genuinely happy getting into arguments with cops and people that wear masks. Like, what does it say about your life?
Because right now I can make a fist with no problem. I've broke many people's arms, and I'm because it's his fault. He's the one that crossed over in front of me.
Well, don't break arms right now, because I gotta get this written up, okay?
Put the camera away.
This is gonna look awesome on YouTube.
I do not like that stuff.
Get your vehicle.
Sir, I don't like that stuff. I hate that
You're
stuff.
creating a scene, okay?
I don't
Get your
care.
vehicle. He's gonna get in his vehicle and write this
I
up.
want that off.
Registration proof insurance, anybody?
I do, I'm so sorry.
Nah, she's about to go to jail. She don't shut her mouth.
Wow.
Okay, again, it's
This is gonna
evident
look
that the
awesome
guy
on
filming
YouTube.
is provoking the
I do
woman.
not like that
And like I
stuff.
was saying before, he could have turned off the camera and not made it a scene. But
Put
again,
the camera
she
away.
could have walked away from the situation. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking sides. Like I always say, just remove yourself from the situation, remove yourself from the confrontation. If this person wants to film you, especially with a cop there,
I can make a fist with no problem. I broke many people's arms, and
and the cop's not paying any attention to the fact that you don't like being filmed, he says get back in your car, just get back in your car, drive away. He can't keep filming you. It's as simple as that.
Oh! 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 Open this back door! Open this back door, bitch! Open this back door! Hey! What about my whole blood? Huh? You wanna be a slave? Oh, okay, what's up? Bring out your punishment, what's up?
What is going on here? I don't know what happened here. I don't know if this person's on something. It seemed like she was trying to get in the cop car and then ended up getting arrested. Just seemed like a situation that was handled pretty well because it didn't escalate. I mean, the scene did cut, so I don't know how aggressive they got with each other. But thankfully she ended up, you know, handcuffed and the officer got help and didn't seem like anyone got too badly injured. So that's what I'll leave it at.
You're telling me that I'm being escorted because I'm not wearing a
no
face covering
right there.
and I have a doctor.
I'm in the middle of arresting her right now.
Yeah,
It came down.
continue.
Okay, it's all on video.
It's all on
Yes,
video.
it is. But why are you arresting me is the question.
Anselmi,
That's right.
Lieutenant,
Corporal.
Corporal.
Exactly. And I just had surgery on my abdominal. I wasn't.
I mean, look guys, I'm gonna practice what I preach. The cop definitely should be wearing a mask. I understand he's arresting somebody, which I get in the moment. If you see a crime happening, you gotta jump in. You don't think like, oh, let me put on my mask first. But at the same time, I think when a cop's out in public, they should always be wearing a mask to kind of set the right example because they're kind of pushing that narrative with the government of like, we should all keep each other safe and wear masks. So the fact that cop wasn't wearing a mask, it's a bit of a rough situation there, folks. I think he definitely should have. I think to enforce a law and be like, hey, you're not wearing a mask, I have to arrest you. Well, you're not wearing a mask, very hypocritical, does not make any sense. I would 100% argue it too, so I get it.
Back at home, a Rock County woman's prank phone calls are no laughing matter.
Police say she called 911 not one, not two, but 39 times in just 4 hours. Most were hang-ups, but not all of them.
Hello? I'm in apartment 5. What's going on? Help!
The woman was arrested. The maximum penalty for making a false 911 phone call is 90 days, but it increases to 6 years behind bars for each additional call.
90 days for a prank call, but 6 years for each additional call, and she called 39 times. I'm not good at math, but like 30, well, I guess 30, I guess the first one is 90 days, and then it'd be 38 times 6, which, I'm not gonna do the math, guys, but it's like 100 and something, I think. Because 6 times 40 would be 240, and then minus, I'm gonna go with 228, Bob. Is that right? Is that math right? Hopefully we got a calculator here, is that right? 38, oh, that's 39. 38 times 6 equals 228. Look at that. That's what we call me being a smarty pants. Anyways.
And we yelled, what do you want? And she said, stop following. And then she screamed, you Mexicans, go get out of my effing country. Go back to your effing country.
The woman got out of her car with a hammer and seemed to be threatening them with it. Before the situation escalated further, police arrived and took her into custody. She was arrested Sunday and remains in jail today. So far, investigators haven't been able to say what sparked the incident.
That's just scary. I'm glad that they're okay, but good riddance. Let her, let her stay behind bars, learn her lesson. Like, why is that necessary to do in the first place? What's going on here? All right. She woke up and chose violence, I guess. Oh, looks like the popo's coming.
Welcome to favelas.
Oh yeah, the 5-0 got her for sure. Oh yeah, they're like, put your hands behind your back. We saw you knock all those over. She's like, that wasn't me. And they're like, we saw you do it though. And then she was like, nope. And then she got arrested. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. You guys know I love you so much. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you guys soon. Let's do it. You just upset a lot of people. You kind of look like an idiot now. And like, you just lost time that you'll never get back. And this is the point I'm trying to make, guys. This isn't so much me being like, wear a mask, you suck, I hate you. It's more so me being like, just think about your actions. Even if you hate wearing a mask, would wearing a mask for like 3 minutes to purchase something not make more sense than getting into a 25-minute argument, knowing that you're never gonna get the time back? It just doesn't make sense to me. Do you guys not value time? I do. We only have one life. Let's live it up, baby. Why are we confronting people with these issues for no reason? That's how I see it. The point I'm trying to make throughout this whole video is a lot of these situations could have been avoided and they're just being escalated for no reason. And I think we all have to respect and appreciate the time that we have on Earth because we don't know when it ends. There's no timer over our heads that tell us like you got 10 minutes left, you got 45 years left. We have no idea. So why people go out looking for these confrontations and have it escalate to where it escalates doesn't make sense to me. Just go about your life and have fun. Play video games, maybe do a little bit of that green stuff, drink a little bit, whatever you enjoy.